Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, there's going to be drinking. Look, there's going to be smoking. Look, there's going to be swearing. So look, you have been warned. So look, here I come in 3. Look, 2. Bang! 1. Bang! Welcome, everyone. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We have a great one for you today. Now, I'm sure you can hear this guy's car blasting outside because we have Super Bowl here. So obviously tourists are here and they're parking their big, nice, shiny. You know, around these parts, it's all big cars, nice cars. So he's got his car back here. So if we might have a soundtrack. Sounds like he's got some reggaeton happening. He's got some reggaeton. So if you hear the music, don't worry, those are Super Bowl tourists. But look, we have a great show for you today. Get into crypto. Look. Oh, yeah. So today's the day I told you we're going to do a cleanup show. Saturday is going to be, and it's probably going to be like this from now on, where we're going to sort of stories that I want to tell you, but just aren't to the caliber of what I want to tell you. Can you hear this? It's got a good sound system, though. Anyways, though, they're not up to the caliber of stuff that I want to talk to you, but we'll clean them up on Saturday. So today, 2 Cardano stories. These are the ones I've been talking about all week. Cardano collaborates with the EU Consortium. Bang! And this consortium's got some names. And then Cardano is also working with EMURGO. And that's an interesting little thing. All right, and then Bittrex gets $300 million insurance. We're going to talk about that. What does that imply for institutional interest? And I'm going to tell you about the institutional interest, and we're going to get into some details about that. And then German crypto custody law. Oh, yeah, they're coming out with a custody law. Germany, the #1 economy in the European Union. So look, anything crypto coming out of Germany is good for us. Well, it might not be good, but it could be shit. But this isn't shit. But what I mean is we got to pay attention to Germany whenever they say anything about crypto. And then finally, I'm going to give you an IOTA teaser.
Oh, it's a teaser. Shomari, you motherfucker.
Yes, we're going to have an IOTA teaser. But don't worry, you're not going to have to wait too long because they said it's coming out on Monday. So on Tuesday's show, I should be looking and banging hard on this because they said it's going to be hardcore. We'll read it. You'll see. They're being very boastful about it. You know, IOTA's, not one of these kind of hype companies, It's like a VeChain, they don't hype anything. They just do stuff, right? And so when you hear a company, just sort of this quiet little company that just keeps kicking ass, but then they're like so happy, they're like, look, fucksticks, we're about to rock you. Ha. You see what I'm saying? That quiet little motherfucker says he's going to rock? Look. So look. Let's get to how we rock. Bye. Let's get to how we rock. Oh, he turned off his music. All right. It's getting annoying there a little bit. Look. Bang. I mean, I love me some reggaeton, but I don't speak Spanish, so. Look. You don't understand. Look. Refresh. All right. What we got here? Bitcoin. $9,375. I'll tell you what he was doing. He was chopping up some fucking smoking a joint right there real quick. All right. So anyways, standard procedure. So look, Bitcoin's $9,375 today. And when I left you yesterday, it was at $9,240. So we have gone up $35. Great. Look, top 10 of the day, brothers. Usual suspects. Bang, top 10. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Tether, Litecoin, EOS, Binance Coin N. Look at Cardano. Hold on that number 10 still. Day number 2. Solid green. Well, it is 2 in the afternoon right now. This is when I usually do the show for you guys, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the morning. So we are way off base. Oh, yeah. And the reason it's so late is I had to watch the, Australian Open women's finals. Cannon, the new American girl, she beat Muguruza, the Spaniard. That was a good match. All right, so look. And so obviously I was getting wasted, and so I had to sleep in. Look, plus I got to get ready for Super Bowl tomorrow. So I got to get my schedule, my time schedule so I can be awake for the thing. Right? I usually go to sleep at around 8, 9 at night. Well, Super Bowl starts at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, so 6:30. So look, so I have to be fully functional. I got the boys coming. We got my big screen happening. Look, you know how it's gonna go, weed and whatnot. All right, brothers, look. San Fran's going to take it. Bang, 24-21. Bang. I said that. Look. We did the top 10. Market moves of the day. All right, I'm wasting your time. Sorry, guys. Holy, look at this. Solid green, right? Is there even a single digit? All right, there we go. That's going to be like, I'm not sure if there is a single digit down. All right, though. So back to the usual story. Single digits up, single digits down. Oh, V-Chain, settle down. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Two. Single digits up. Two single digits down. All right, let's see who lost money today. You see anything on here you like, you go get it. Look, because it's on sale. Bye. We got top 10 loser of the day. Seal, Kick Token, DX Chain Token, Molecular Future, Bytecoin, Icon, Lisk, V System, Zcoin, and Yapstone. All right, Yapstone. Yapping. Look. Let's see who made money today. Brothers and sisters. Bang. Oh, there's some nice gains. Nice gains all around. Look. Top 10 gainers of the day. BitShare, Status, Centrality, Siacoin, Ardor, Nem, Nexo, Hypercash, Quant, and Engine Coin. All right, let's look at total market cap of the day, brothers. All right, total market cap is $258.8 billion. And when I left you yesterday, we were at 253.4. So we've gone up $5.4 billion in market cap on the day. And bang, whoa. So 24-hour volume. Today we're at 102.3. So we're still above that 100 number that I like, just in my own personal preference. Of course, I want that to be way higher as we go forward. But for now, I like it above the 100. It shows there's steady kind of growth. But daggone did we go down, because when I left you yesterday, we were at 125.8. So we went down $23.5 billion in fucking volume yesterday. So that's quite interesting how we went down $25.3 billion in volume activity, yet went up $5.4 billion. Meaning those few that were here, bang, bang, they bought. So, and also we have to also remember the weekends, people, they pull out of the market and stuff like that. So traders pull their money out of the market and stuff. So, all right, let's get to the stories. All right, we got a bunch of them. You guys said you wanted a 2-hour show. Oh, Shomari, we'll take a 2-hour show. Well, let's see. I don't think this will take 2 hours, because now we're going to read every word of every story. We're just going to sort of fly through a couple of these. Look, Cardano creator Charles Hoskinson unveils the collaboration with EU Consortium. Oh, yeah. So this isn't an onboarding, and that's why I just kept it till today, because it's not about your money in a direct way, right? But it's cool. And when you see the consortium of people in this collaboration, well, you will see the quality that's not the word. When you see the quality of people in this consortium, you'll see that this thing is going somewhere. Plus, it's also government funded. So, while I wouldn't call it a government contract, because it's not, it is in that the government gave them the contract to do this thing. So let me show you. Hold on. Obviously a little confusing if I haven't read it to you yet. So look, stop confusing us, Shomari. Just read that, you motherfucker. All right, settle down, brother. Look. Charles Hoskinson Chief Executive Officer of IOHK, the development company behind the decentralized public blockchain Cardano, says his team is working with a consortium in the European Union to address use cases for distributed ledger technology. The group's efforts point to one of the hottest tech trends in 2020, as companies and governments continue to explore DLT-based technologies such as blockchain. Oh, yeah, speaking of government. So did you guys watch that hearing that I put up there? Did you watch the government hearing on mobile payments that I posted yesterday on the comments? Well, don't worry, you lazy fucks, because I'm sure a lot of you didn't. But I'm going to post it again, but I'm going to post it with timestamps so you can just get to the crypto parts. I know your lazy bitch ass didn't want to watch the whole 1 hour and 40-something minutes. So don't worry. Shomari's going to bail you out tonight, and I'm going to post it again, and we'll have timestamps so you can see just the crypto parts, and it's beautiful, beautiful, and that's what matters. Your politicians talking crypto, and I'm going to show you people talking crypto. All right, let's get back to this, though. I don't know how it's tech trans-based technology is blockchain. Yes. Now, Hoskinson tells his 150,000 Twitter followers that a research paper detailing the findings will be released this summer. So, the consortium, dubbed Privilege, this is the name of the consortium, it's called Privilege, acquired funding from the EU's Horizon 2020 Research and Innovation Program. So, it's an EU project, right? So, this is a government thing. It's not, just a bunch of tech companies getting together, but this is like the government said, hey, guys, we want your input. We want you to do this thing, right? And there is a program and aims to address privacy issues related to the mainstream adoption of DLT. Look, so the group explains, although based on cryptographic techniques at their core, the currently deployed DLTs do not address privacy. So new cryptographic techniques and protocols are therefore needed to protect the data, facilitate these applications, and make DLTs deliver on their promises. So the consortium, and this is the part right here, listen to these members of this consortium. The consortium members are Guard Time, but bang, IBM, bang, University of Tartu, bang, Eindhoven University of Technology, Smartmatic something Center of Excellence, sounds big and sounds awesome, University of Salerno, bang, GRNT, the University of Edinburgh, bang, and obviously, and then, IOHK. So, great consortium, and it's government funded, and so, it's they're going to help them with privacy issues in the European Union, and you know what I mean. So that's why I didn't really read this. But the point being is just that, Cardano is, being invited to be part of government collaborations. You know what I'm saying? Government-funded collaborations. You know what I mean? It's not a bunch of tech companies. Like, there's differences where, you've got, a couple tech companies come together and we're going to build this consortium. Yeah, all right, whatever, fuck sticks. And it's a whole other thing for governments to be like, hey, because obviously they do mega research and all this. And so it's a whole other thing for a government to say, hey, we'd really like your input here. We'd like to have you at the table and give us your input on blah, blah, blah issue that we have about whatever, right? And so that's what's great about Cardano is that they're being invited to the table, right? It's like I showed you, the World Economic Forum, right? Garlinghouse and those guys were at the Economic Forum. Yeah, but they weren't part of it. They were just visitors. Yeah, like me or you, we could go, right? And people think, oh, they were there. So what? But it's the difference in Hoskinson actually spoke at the World Economic Forum last week, right? He was a keynote speaker at one of the events, right? In other words, those World Economic guys, all those big banksters, all those big Wall Street guys, all those major players wanted to hear from him. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a difference between going to the thing and, trying to give your business card out and kiss a little ass and see what you can shill, to where people are sitting down and, hi, we'd like to hear what you have to say, sir. And that's what I'm noticing Hoskinson and his crew. Like I told you, Hoskinson he's a mathematician. His crew are a bunch of PhD guys. And so when it comes to this crypto stuff, when you're a government and you're a big institution, you want to hear from guys like that. You want to hear from a little kid like Justin's son? No, he's a fucking kid. You want to hear from a PhD a mathematician who's got a squad of PhDs behind him. You know what I mean? Take us into the real future. And so that's why I bring this up, and that's why it's great for Cardano hodlers. And yeah, it's just a great story in general. All right. So look, let's move on to the next Cardano thingy. Bang! Cardano Foundation working on unification play with EMURGO. All right, let's just read on. I forgot what this story is even about, so I can't even yap. In a recently uploaded update video, IOHK CEO Charles Hoskinson spoke about progress regarding Cardano and other news at IOHK and the Cardano Foundation. He spoke about how the community has been actively publishing statistics on a weekly basis, and they would be receiving aggregated statistics this week. A ton of ADA has been delegated, and there's a ton of stake pools. Hold on. That's not the shit I want to talk about. Anyway, whatever, man. It's a bunch of stake pools that have been set up, blah, blah, blah. However, he also noted how people are still having a lot of issues with the network. That's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about... That's what I'm saying. We're not getting into all this techie crap. I just want to talk about this other thing. So, bang, here's that PricewaterhouseCoopers. Oh, here's the EMURGO thing here. Okay. So, okay, hold on. Additionally, IOHK CEO stated that the Cardano Foundation is working on a unification plan to align their commercial product strategy with EMURGO and IOHK, and that they're using PricewaterhouseCoopers as a moderator for this. All right. So, PricewaterhouseCoopers. Remember, we read about Cardano's using PwC for their the big commercialization rollout, right? And so, obviously, PwC is going to be part of this thing with them as well with this EMURGO thing. So starting in February, PwC is going to start a lot of prep work, take a lot of inputs, and work with us to create a consolidated go-to-market strategy for Cardano. Oh, that's what we were talking about, the commercialization. Hold on, I'm trying to show you about this EMURGO crap. Hold on. What? What happened with the EMURGO thing? They didn't even say anything. What EMURGO thing? See, that's probably why I didn't read this earlier in the week. I probably realized this was a bogus story. Well, look, fuck sticks. Let's just fucking finish it up then. Here on out, Hoskinson said. That's crazy. Right? It says EMURGO right there. It's stupid. Hoskinson said IOHK will focus on trying to find a secure way for exchanges to list ADA, and that business requirements for crypto exchanges will slowly be worked into their overall commercial strategy. This could prove to be a key move for Cardano, he said, adding that there had been a lot of interest in Cardano as a platform at the what? World Economic Forum. Exactly. He was a speaker at the World Economic Forum. He didn't just send a bunch of executives and have them take pictures with people who don't even know them to pretend that they were actually rubbing shoulders and that people actually cared. Remember, you can rub all the shoulders you want. Well, look at me. I'm rubbing shoulders with people. Yeah, but is anyone talking to you? Is anyone even, are you even part of the conversation here? Does anyone know who you are? Yeah, well, people know who Hoskinson is. He was at the Economic Forum and bang, what does it say? In which he what? Conducted a session, bitch, at Davos. Bang, where he conducted a session at Davos. That's the difference. Yeah, Garlinghouse sent him and Schwartz there. Yeah, no one knows who they are. Garlinghouse probably walked up to a bunch of big banksters, and they're like, hello, can I help you? He's like, hi, I'm from this crypto thing. All right, great. Just give your business card to my secretary and we'll get to you. Can you excuse me? I'm in the middle of a conversation. Right, with Hoskinson here. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. You could send people to things all you want, but unless you're actually part of the mix, right? They wanted to hear what Hoskinson had to say. That's the difference. That's why I tell you, this Cardano thing, it's going to be huge. It's going to be massive, and that's why it's going directly into this portfolio, this juggle. Look, and blah, blah, blah. So there's another story, and then let's move on. Oh, well, let me give it a bang. Look. So Cardano hodlers, you can be assured you're the CEO of this thing. He's at the table. He's not only at the table, he's speaking to the crowd. Yeah. They're sitting here watching him. You know what I mean? There's one thing to be sit at the table and you give your opinion, you give mine. There's a whole other thing when people just sit down and say, hi, we'd like your opinion, sir. You understand? And that's what Hoskinson what is about. And that's what Cardano's about. He's a mathematician. He's a super brainiac. And he's got all his little smarty pants brainiac PhD guys with him. Oh, yeah, and they're building a superior quality product. And they are being invited to the table and being asked to actually teach, the banksters and the big boys stuff. This is what's going to go down, boys. Yes, Hoskinson, preach. See what I'm saying? He's the preacher. He ain't shilling. Hi, would you take my business card? My name's Garlinghouse. I'd like to show you about Ripple. Yeah, fuck off, buddy. Yeah, I'm listening to Garlinghouse right now. Fuck off. I'm listening to fucking Cardano. Get out of here. I'm listening to Hoskinson. That's the difference. So, all right, brothers, let's move on. Bang! Cardano hodlers. You better accumulate. Just my opinion. I don't tell you what to do with your money. You know how I do. Bang! Now, Bittrex secures $300 million insurance for cryptocurrency cold storage. So, we're not going to read this whole fucking thing because it says it right there. So, I'm probably just going to yap about the title. So, like I told you guys, but there is something we are going to yap a little bit about, though. All right. So, like I showed you, institutional part of a market is, custody, insurance, and funds, right? And so, people have to have their stuff insured as well to be here, right? There's no point having custody if there's no insurance on it if something goes wrong, right? And so Bittrex actually has the highest insurance right now. They just got it this week, $300 million. That's nice. I think Coinbase is only 175 million. Backed was only $125 million insurance, meaning that if I'm a mega hedge fund and I want to bring $1 billion on your thing, I can't because you're not insured enough to that, right? And so I want you guys to focus on that. I want you guys to start looking at who keeps getting the higher and higher insurance, which means they can onboard bigger and bigger boys, right? Do you understand? The more your insurance, well, the more guys can come and play on, the bigger boys can play on your platform, whatever, or invest in your stuff. So that's what I want you to get. Insurance is a big, big deal. I know. I always tell you guys, it ain't the sexy stuff. It ain't the sexy stuff. What are you talking about funds for? What are you talking about insurance for? What are you talking about fucking custody for? Well, fuck stick, without those three, yeah, well, there is no market. Okay? There is no such thing. Okay? You can't have that. You just have guys. There is no market, all right? So that's why. And so let me have a sip, and then we're just going to have a little dip right here because I'm going to say something about a little something here. Yeah, that's what really makes a market, man. Yeah, if I'm a $20 billion hedge fund and I want to put $1 billion on a platform, yeah, well, you got to be able to insure it for me. In other words, Bittrex for mega boys. I mean, mega boys aren't here yet anyway because the regulations aren't here yet. Like I've said, they can't get here yet anyway. There's no regulations, so they're not allowed to do that yet. So it's not like, oh, if we only had insurance, these mega guys would come. No, because they're still not regulated, allowed to get here. But by the time they get here, we'd like to see these insurance levels up to a nice level. $500 billion. Now we're talking. All right, now we're talking. But 300 million is a nice number. All right, now we'll just quickly go through this. Bittrex obtained $300 million in digital asset insurance against theft and collusion. Bittrex announced in a blog post on January 29th that the exchange obtained specialty insurance for corporations by insurer Lloyd's of London. And like I told you yesterday, Lloyd's of London, right? They were the first ones that started it. Well, I told you they were hiding. Did I tell you guys this already? They were hiding that they were insuring crypto companies because they didn't want their shareholders to know it first. But obviously you can't hide that shit forever. And so, but now they're just doing it, but they're doing it on a small basis. And like I say, getting insurance in the crypto market, well, It's fucking scary. These guys get hacked every other day, right? These fucksticks get hacked every day. And so, as an insurance provider, you kind of almost have to assume a payout with these guys. It's just a matter of how much, kind of, you know. So anyways, though, blah, 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 blah. Insurance in the crypto industry. And I've already explained to you about insurance. Anyway, I've explained to you. So that's the importance, right? Insurance. Oh, and that's what I want to talk to you about. That's right. That's why we got in the Yap. Now that they have 300 million, what's the institutional interest? Bittrex is not a regulated exchange. So we've talked about Bittrex, BitMEX, Coinbase, and all that aren't regulated, and then the ones that are coming out that are regulated, right? But remember, Bittrex and all these guys, well, they can get licensed. And so if you already have, I'm just saying, this is what I'm about to say is pure speculation. This is just Shomari just yapping out my ass right here, okay? This isn't anything. I'm just food for thought. This is food for thought, right? But if you're Bittrex and you're like, well, I'm already insured. Well, I've already got these flipping investment vehicles. Like, well, why don't I just go for proper licensing? You know what I mean? Just get regulated for real. I mean, I'm sure there's other things they're going to have to go through. And so hoops, obviously, you're going to have to go through. But insurance is huge. Like, it's just massive. I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but if I'm something, and I know that, well, as long as I've got less than $300 million on your thing, my money's coming back to me. It sure takes a lot of fear away, doesn't it? Right? And like I said, these guys, the hedge fund guys and that, they're not allowed to go here because it's not regulated. Well, if Bittrex just got regulated, boom, for them. So I guess I'm trying to tell Bittrex, get yourself regulated, fucksticks. Make yourself some money. All right, let's move on to the next story. But I want you to remember, insurance. That's the key. That's one of the keys. We gotta keep watching who keeps getting the higher insurance. All right. Bang, Germany. Crypto custody law remains an optimistic mystery. All right, let's check it out. Whoops. What am I doing here? Moving the windows around there. Look. In Germany, cryptocurrencies are a unit of account. That's what they're legally looked at in Germany as a unit of account. With Bitcoin's legal definition similar to fiat currency, one would think a law approving bank-based crypto sale and custody would only benefit the domestic market, but it hasn't. Oh, okay, let's check this out. Uh-oh. Sounds naughty. Hear the choppers? Holy, we got every flipping news agency in the world's got a chopper in the air right now. It's like, these guys are going to hit each other, man. Fuck. All right. So, where we at here? What are we talking about? Think that a law approving bank-based crypto sale and custody would only benefit the domestic market, but it hasn't. All right. What could have been a regulatory move that put Germany on the path to become a crypto haven has only shrouded it in mystery. Oh, really? In November, the two houses of the German parliament approved the implementation of the fourth EU money laundering directive, the fifth EU money laundering. I told you, MLD5, that would allow banks, see, these crypto sites are so stupid, fifth EU money laundering directive, MLD5, that would allow banks to sell and store digital assets on behalf of their clients. While it was met with much fanfare, right from the off, there seemed to be more left unsaid. All right, let's see what's been left unsaid. Handelsblatt, the domestic business newspaper first to report this, stated that banks that offer this service should do so from a different legal entity, shared from other regulated banking transactions. separate from other regulated bank transactions. Banks hence should have external custodians or special subsidiaries. All right, so what's the problem there? This law officially rolled out on January 1st this year, and since then, several German banks are feeling more comfortable. And Sven Hildebrand, partner at Distributed Ledger Consulting, said Sven Hildebrand at blah, blah, blah Consulting, the sale and custody of cryptocurrencies was permissible before the law, but there was no explicit directive. All right, so what the fuck's everyone crying about? All right, here's what they're crying about. You want to know what they're crying about, Shomari? Well, here's the answered questions. All right. Yes, answer my unanswered question. What are they crying about? That's funny.
What are they crying about?
Well, here it is. Unanswered questions. Here comes the tricky part. Hildebrand clarified that this law does not affect German entities, but German entities actively addressing the German market. He added that if a financial institution does not want to be affected by the law, they should not actively address the German market. What? So he's saying, I see what he's saying. He's saying if they don't offer the services in Germany, you don't have to do it as long as you're not actively addressing the German market. So if you want to, if a financial institution does not want to be affected by the law, then they should just not sell to Germans. Okay, I get it. All right, well, fuck. The Federal Financial Supervisory Authority, or BaFin, the market regulator in Germany, has not clearly defined what is meant by not actively addressing the domestic market, which Hildebrand defined as reverse solicitation. Okay, whatever, man. All right, so this guy's complaining. Well, what does that mean by not actively addressing the market? Banks, in order to sell and store cryptocurrencies, have to secure a license from BaFin, without which they will be deemed illegal under a felony charge, not a misdemeanor. Yeesh, trouble. Hildebrand described the process as burdensome and that it comes with certain obligations and costs attached. Yeah, well, shit costs money. The cost of the license, $50,000, 55,100 American dollars, and it must be procured before November 30th, 2020, following which faulty banks offering such services will be deemed illegal. Yeah, well, they're a bank. You can afford it. Given the lack of clarity and cost associated with the process, Hildebrand stated that there are 5 options for a bank that holds cryptocurrency. Firstly, rely on reverse solicitation, as mentioned above, by not actively addressing the German market, which he described as risky. Exactly, just stop selling the Germans then. Second, lose the German market if the opportunity cost securing the license fobbing is deemed too much. Yeah, well, if you don't like the money, then go service somewhere else then, fuckstick. It's going to cost you, what do they say? You want to service fucking Germans? All right, well, it's going to cost you 50,000 euros, bitch. Pay up or shut up. Like, get the fuck out of here. I got a hunting license. I got to pay for that every year. You know, I got a driver's license. I got to renew that. You know, look. Second, not securing the license. Thirdly, use a German custodian license by BaFin, in specifically for German customers. I see. So these banksters can still do that, but they have to use a German custodian who has this license. And so technically they're not holding the money. It's the custodian. Or fourthly, apply for a license. And lastly, rely on a license as a service model, whatever that means. All right. Destination unknown. While still in its infancy, the German crypto custody regulations does bring out the optimists and the pessimists. Hildebrand puts himself in the former camp, waiting to see the market evolve, but thinks the move is positive. So remember, why are you talking about custody? Remember, custody. If you're in a hedge fund, buddy, your money's not with your hedge fund. It's in something called custody. Yeah, that's what makes markets is custody, right? And so, the beginnings, just to make people trust each other to start even doing stuff, you know, building investment vehicles or anything, investing. And that's why it's so important. And Germany being the number one economy in the EU. Bang. All right. So look, exchanges will look to get in his words, the German quality seal. Exactly. The quality of Germany. And, you know, and that's what we're waiting for here in America. It's the American seal of approvals of shit for the SEC and everything. It's frustrating as hell being an American, sitting here watching these guys just fucking jerk off and not doing anything. But once it comes, it's the seal of approval. And that's the Germany quality seal, while regulators will keep the private keys safe and thereby protect investors' funds. So he predicts all the major players will be coming to Germany, as they simply can't afford to lose the German market. The big ones will probably establish their own entities and go for the license themselves, of course. All the majors, and that's what we want. We want big major players. Yeah, well, major players are going to complain about what this guy's talking about, a fucking 50 grand license. 50 grand. Those guys have 50 grand, golf outings at the country club on the weekends, So look, basically what I'm telling you is we listened to a guy cry like a bitch, and that was stupid. But whatever, man. The BaFin license might also have a pan-European effect, as Hildebrand believes that will be passportable through Europe, adding it would be foolish not to. Of course, once you're regulated in the BaFin in Germany, well, you can use that anywhere in Europe. On the institutional sides of things, a seal of approval from BaFin would see a massive plus for big-pocketed investors. And that's what's coming. And so that guy was whining and complaining. But what I'm showing you is, here come the big-pocketed boys. And like this guy admitted right here, all the major players will be coming. And that's what we need. I don't give a fuck about those little banks that can't afford it. Fuck them. Too bad. Because it's going to be the German seal of approval, quality seal, bang. And all the major players want quality seal, bang. And if you want a quality seal, well, look. If you're a major player, that's only going to cost you 50,000 euros, homeboy. Look, bang. And you're crypto ready in Germany. So that's it. Oh, the teaser. Yes. Okay, and then let's go to teaser. Last story. IOTA, bang. Big news for IOTA. Information about the secret project JINN will be announced on Monday. So when I see you Tuesday, I should have this story, if they're saying. So we're not going to read the whole thing, but because it's very techie and all this crap, like talking about all these kind of crazy shit. But there is a mysterious and secret project of IOTA, which only few insiders know. Although IOTA is a software protocol, there is a hardware component that could mark the big breakthrough for IOTA. Obviously, there's a hardware component. They're all betting in all these chips and everything. We're talking about JINN, a revolutionary microprocessor based on a revolutionary microprocessor based on trinary calculation methods. Trinarian means that the processor not only knows the state of 1 and 0, like any other, but also additionally -1. Ooh. All right. So JINN is supposed to form the basis for any device to be able to confirm the two transactions as the Tango requires without having to switch on a computer. This would enable any mobile phone, car, or other machine to send transactions via the Tango. JINN will thus provide the technical basis for Cubic. Cubic was this other thing. Anyway, I'm not going to get into it because I don't know much about it. Why is the JINN product so secret? The origins of the JINN go back to 2014, when it was first announced in the NXT forum. Remarkably, NXT was invested in Sergey Ivancheglo, a co-founder of IOTA, who was also the key figure in the history of the JINN for IOTA. Ivancheglo, who was also known by the pseudonym Come From Behind, CFB, in forums, chats, and Twitter, wrote at the time that he needed a solution based on trinary computation to realize his cubic vision. However, the topic was kept secret from the beginning. Nevertheless, there are some hints about the project, which were collected by Hello IOTA, among others. It is known that the prototyping of the hardware started in January 2015. So it sounds like this is going to be some sort of machine. Hardware, right? However, there were some setbacks in the... We'll see. However, there were some setbacks in the development because, among other things, engineers had to be dismissed. David Sonstabo, a later co-founder of IOTA, said 2015... All right, anyway, so they had to fire some people, blah, blah, blah. When IOTA was born in... All right, hold on. Where was that thing where he's saying it's going to be like... Oh, there it is. Okay. So when IOTA was born in October 2015, Sonstabo stated that IOTA is needed to make JINN's vision a reality. In May 2016, Sonstabo justified the long development time and said, now, this is like the Cardano thing, right? Oh, why you take it so long? Why you take it so long? Why you take it so long? Because the motherfuckers ain't playing around. You want to build good quality product? You get it done right from the get-go. You take your time with that. You put love and care into that. Don't just roll something out, make yourself a few million here, a few billion there, right? But you ain't really doing fuck all. Nah, dog. You want to last? You want to sustain yourself? You want to be a viable company going into the future? Look, like the dot-com bubble. You want to survive the onslaught? Oh, hey. You want to survive? What did we read the other day it said? What did it say? Right? The evolutionary cycle or something, right? The evolution. Yeah, you want to survive the survival of the fittest evolution that's about to occur? Yeah, well, you got to get ready. You know there's a tsunami coming. And look, if you're not ready, they're going to fucking kill you. And your competitors will get all the glory. And you're going to be nowhere. So they're getting ready. That's what's good. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing here. Building warehouses. That's what you're doing. Building a cryptocurrency warehouse. Nice and strong. Nice and big. Investing in yourself. In this once-in-a-lifetime chance. Once in a lifetime, when you know that there's a tsunami of money that's on the way to somewhere, and you have to get assets, cryptocurrency assets that you have. And you're building it nice, strong, slow and steady. Not like a cowboy. Revenue generating. Don't worry about those cheap prices. Just get shit that generates you revenue. Remember this. If you have revenue generating product at the beginning, well, when the tsunami first arrived, those are all going to blast off. So you'll be able to sell and cash out that. And remember, there's other projects that are going to be coming behind. So you'll be able to invest in those cheap anyways. You know what I mean? It's not going to end. It's not like the warehouse and then once you sell it, well, you're done with crypto. It's a never-ending cycle, right? Your VeChains, your IOTAs and that's going to blast off first. Well, all right, now you're a millionaire. Yeah, well, there's still other crypto distributed ledger providers that are coming up and doing stuff, right? So, bang, you just pour money back in and do it again, right? You just keep finding the good ones and doing that, right? Is what is going to be going down, I hope, for you. So, look. So, yeah. Once in a lifetime chance, guys, remember that. It's not just a warehouse, you're selling it and you're over. Although if you want to do it that way, I mean, you can. But it's, yeah, your shit is going to go up. You're going to take out money. Yeah, well, now your bills are paid. Now you got stuff. You still got a little more money in a warehouse. Yeah, but there's still going to be, distributed ledger technology, blockchain services providers. Their stuff is going to come online. Their mainnets, their onboardings are going to come. So those are still going to be investment opportunities for, like whatever, like land ownership or legal stuff or whatever industries. Those guys are going to be jumping off, right? We're in the ones that are jumping off now, but, there's still going to be stuff later. And so you guys get what I'm saying? It's a never-ending cycle until, finally it kind of settles down, right? But, oh, yeah, buddies, your warehouse, you're going to sell a bunch of your warehouse, but still be reinvesting in new stuff coming up, right? I hope. I mean, that's what we're going to be talking about here, all the new stuff. All right, though, guys. We'll get there when we get there. Let's talk about this right here. So, in May 2016, Sonstabo justified the long development time and said, the development time thing, right? He said, for anyone still wondering why it's taking so long, it's really not. We're trying to redo computing itself here. It's not an easy task. Do you see what he says? What? This fucking Monday thing better be something. He says, we're trying to redo computing itself. What? Even big companies spend years developing their new iterations. JINN is no iterations. It's a brand new, he says, it's a brand new paradigm. Right? A whole new way. He said, of doing computing itself. Yo, man, let's see what these IOTA guys. Look, IOTA is going to be the standard. us standards, so I'm not worried about my investment. But this talk here, that's crazy talk. Let's see if these guys, because remember, IOTA, they're not one of these talky folk, right? They don't tweet and all this kind of stuff, right? It's just you either find out they onboarded someone or you don't. But when he is coming out and yapping about it, fuck. So let's see what it is. We're going to see. So that's the teaser for Tuesdays, boys and girls. You wait for this fucking IOTA. Bang. IOTA to show us how they're going to do what? Redo computing itself. Let me bang this proper. Redo computing itself. Let's see if that comes out on Tuesday, or if we're just like, nah, whatever. All right. Since then, revelations about JINN have been blah, 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 and blah, blah, and fuck all that. Look. So this guy, he looks like, I don't know who he is, but there's a video down here. You can watch him. He looks like one of the IOTA guys, obviously. Look. So IOTA hodlers, which I'm a major one. Let's wait for Monday. Yeah. Well, the Tuesday show. And let's see, man. Are we going to see computing changed itself? Wow. That's strong wording. That's strong language, right? Like, that's bold and strong language. You know, it's one thing to say, well, we're going to change the way payment system works, or we're going to change the way privacy, you know, a little thing. He said computing itself. Look. That's strong language right there. So let's see, brothers, on Tuesday what we get. So look. Bye. Let's do some of this. Look, sweetie. Yeah, love your girl, see you, girl. Bye. What's she talking about? Oh, the show. Yesterday's. I listened to this twice yesterday. Twice. Well, as you should. Look. Been here. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Yes. Oh, there's some suspects. Alessandro. See you, brother. Bye. Oh, Edwin. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at this son of a bitch right. Oh, I missed him right there. Bye. Look. Bye. Look. Bye. Yeah. Got you wrong, guys. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. What's Beanie talking about here? Look. Cbnews. Japanese exchange Bitflyer launches a zero-fee campaign for BTC to USD trading pair for customers in the U.S. Okay, well, they're just not charging people. All right, well, whatever. Great for them. Good for gig. Retweeted. So you get a bang. Thank you, bang. Bye. Slappy. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. We got here D. Lewis. Look. Bye. Poppy Wood. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Rob. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. So like I said, I'm going to repost the congressional hearing. I'll put timestamps on it because I want you all to watch it. I mean, it's a great thing about mobile payments. I mean, and it's like I told you, right? Like, they talk about it like, well, mobile payments are great, but poor people can't do that. Yeah, poor people need a smartphone. They can't afford a fucking phone. They can't afford a bank account. That's why they're unbanked, motherfucker. They can't even afford a bank account. Never mind a phone to do these mobile payments on, right? So really, this mobile payment stuff, sure, it's great for middle-class people and people of us with income and who can pay transaction fees. Yeah, when you're a broke, look, when you're a poor person, I mean, I'm talking here in America and probably in your country, but I'm talking real poor. When you're an African, that, like, you don't have money for a smartphone for doing that mobile payment QR code crap. What are you going to do? Am I gonna buy a phone just so I can QR code, or am I just gonna keep that cash in my pocket so I can buy food? Yeah, you know, so it's a fantasy, this whole unbanked thing. It's a fantasy for, you know, it's just bullshit, right? Mobile payments and that, sure. If you're a middle class person, sure, you can afford it. You got your iPhone, you're already doing whatever, fine. If you're a poor person and a fisherman in a village in Africa, or a farmer in India, look, man, you ain't doing all that. Buying a phone so I can make a mobile payment? First of all, there's nowhere to make a mobile payment really anyways, because when you go to the local market, you just pay the guy dollars and he chops off the meat for you right in front of your face, right? So all that talk, all this fantasy talk of, you know, kind of getting the third world on this, you know, the unbanked, it's a bunch of garbage. And so anyways, though, when you watch the congressional hearing, you'll actually hear people talk about it. Here in America, we have what's called Banking deserts. Yeah, we have places in America, it's just poor. So banks don't even start a bank there. Right? They're just like, fuck this. Why? There's no one banking here. These people are too poor for us even to open a branch to service them. Yeah, they're called banking deserts. And so think about then this is America. Oh, yeah, I know. If you're not from this country, you're like, what? Oh, yeah. You don't know what goes on. Once you leave the big cities of America, you don't know what goes on in the rural areas. Oh, yeah, these people live in trailer homes. They don't have broadband internet. Yeah, on the hearing, actually the hearing I'm going to post for you, the Iowa senator talks about it. There's whole parts of her state. Yeah, they don't even have broadband internet. They're using dial-up, a modem. Computers don't even come with modems anymore. Right? Like, that's America, the real America. All the fancy New York, LA, all this, South Beach, all this. Yeah, we're the fancy pants. Once you leave here, yeah, you'll see what America's about. And back to our crypto stuff, though. Why am I preaching about America? The unbanked crap. Anyway, so you get to hear the issues. So you should watch the real. So I'm going to put the timestamps of just crypto and blockchain talk in the post that I put on YouTube and on Twitter. But you really should watch the whole thing, so you can see the economics of it and see the reality. Okay? Yeah, all these unbanked people. It's bullshit. Okay? All right. And those are from experts, all right? You don't believe Shomari? Listen to some experts. All right. Ex Nilo, love you, brother, see you, brother. Bye. DP, soul, brother. Love you, brother, see you, brother. Bang. And one more. Paskiaki tribe. Bye. V-Chain brothers. Look. Tribal brothers. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Bye. Welcome back, everyone. So, that was a great show for you today. And, great stuff. So, just run through them. Cardano collaborates with EU Consortium. Big names, big stuff, government funded. Charles Hoskinson invited to the table. Not, I'm going to send some executives to something to pretend to my followers that we're important. No. He's important. You know what I'm saying? Invited to the table. Please, sir, we'd like to hear your opinion. Look, and then Cardano, working with EMURGO, again, invited to the table. And after his World Economic Talk, she's being asked his opinions, not trying to ingratiate himself. Hi, I'm one of you. Hi, I'm one of you. And everyone's looking at you like, we don't know you, buddy. Can you fuck off, please? We're in the middle of a conversation. Look. And then Bittrex gets $300 million of insurance. Fine. Insurance is a big deal. We're going to look about that. Bittrex fucksticks. Just get regulated and bang, you have $300 insurance already. So that's good for them. German crypto custody law. So that guy was a whining little bitch who was complaining about the law. But all right. Small banks aren't going to probably be able to afford that. But mega boys will. And look, as far as you and I go, bye. That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for mega. So mega can afford it. And mega's coming. Bang, bang, bang to Germany. And then finally, IOTA teaser. Daggone. He said we are going to change what the nature of computing, what the wording, but that was some big talk. Like, that was some big talk right there. You know what I mean? That's big talk. So I'm excited. And like I said, why I'm excited about it is because IOTA, they're not a bunch of talky guys. You know, they never say anything, right? You don't really know what they're doing until they're like, bang, now Jaguar's using us. Bang, now the United Nations is using us. Bang, now we're in a smart city. Like, they don't tell you what they're doing. They just, okay, yeah, we're being used by this now, right? Oh, yeah, these guys are embedding us in chips now. Like, they don't even brag about all these people patenting around them. Like, if this were, like Tron or Ripple, right, they'd be bragging, yes, look at Bosch's patenting around us. Look at Fujitsu's patenting. Now, IOTA doesn't even tell you, fuckstick. You got to find out, right? That's how hardcore they are. And that's why when these motherfuckers are actually talking now, it's making me be like, hang on, I can't wait till Tuesday, because they're not talky people. They're just doers. You know what I'm saying? So that's great. All right. So hope you enjoyed the show. Let's chill and kill it. Skate back to your wives and lives. Bang, subscribe below and press the bell. You get automatic notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth. The greatest show in the multiverse. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. You have just witnessed the greatest show in the multiverse. You're welcome. Now, my name's Shomari Clarke. I love talking money, love talking crypto. This is the favorite time of my day. So, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Wow, when we find out how the state of computing is going to be changed. And I'm excited about that. So, until then, press that fancy little bell right there. Boom. Watch this little video right here. Bang. And remember that my name's Shomari Clarke, and I'm always on duty. Watching our money, watching our crypto, watching the markets. Bang. Teaching you what you need to know to get rich up in this bitch. Look. So, until Tuesday, see you tomorrow. Or see you Tuesday. Bang. Shomari Clarke. Yes. Subscribe. Watch the video. Bang. Over and out.